Sometimes the person that you're with, if they are manipulating you, they might lie to you about that.
Literally, that was going to be my next thing, yeah.
So just notice, how often is this happening? What kinds of excuses are they giving you? And truly, and I know this is controversial, say this is someone you've been with for a year and you trust them and you've decided we're together, we are loyal to each other, we are committed, we are in a monogamous relationship, and something like this happens where it shakes your trust a little bit, you just don't know how to read into it. You bring it up to them and they give you a valid response, like it's someone from work or it's someone I used to know from the past. And if it still doesn't feel right in your body, do not deny the feeling. Do not ignore it, because it could be your body telling you something is still off here. So then what will happen is, if this continues to happen, where they're harboring behavior where they're not being loyal to you, that feeling is going to become stronger and stronger and stronger. I know someone listening is going to say, but what if it's from my past relationships? What if I'm just being...
Like being triggered from something that your past did, where maybe that actual situation did lead to them cheating on you. But this person, it really was a confidential text from work.
That's why I said, notice how often it happens. And notice what excuses or responses they give you every single time. Notice if other new things happen, like if other behaviors of theirs or habits change. Some people will say, if my partner is constantly being shady with their phone, then it's their responsibility to give me access to their phone so that I could know what's going on. Some people might say that. Some people might not agree with that. I personally believe that every relationship is different. I think it's going to be based on how willing the two of you are to help each other work through your triggers. Do you need to take responsibility for your own healing? Absolutely, you do. But it's not 100% your problem or on you. If you are in a relationship that's toxic or where you are being manipulated, ask yourself, is my intention to be manipulated, or is my intention to be loved? Is my intention to be manipulated, or is my intention to really make this relationship work? So come back to your intention and affirm yourself that you are coming from a good place. But sometimes coming from a good place is not enough for you. Coming from a good place, sometimes you get into that corner where you feel like this is the only way for me to be a good person with the definition I've been told about what a good person looks like. Being a good person means I give people chances, I see the best in them. Even when they hurt me, I have to not take it personally and say to myself, they must have had a bad day, they must have had a bad life, they must have had a bad childhood. Being a good person sometimes stops us from seeing people for who they are, because we think, if I give myself permission to see that person as a bad person, that might reflect that I am somebody who sees people as bad people, therefore I'm going to stop myself. I think the very first sign you get that you are going through something toxic or manipulative is in your body. You feel it. Somewhere in your body you feel either tension, you feel like something's different, or something is very familiar in a way that scares you. Like, I've felt this